Thanks for joining me today. So this is a look at the Arts Hotel in the newly regenerated Battersea area of London in the old Battersea Power Station. So the hotel itself is just next to the power station, the main power station building. The power station building itself has been regenerated into a shopping centre with cinemas and restaurants and things like that. If you hang around at the end of this video, there'll be some pictures of that. As well as some pictures from the top of the Lift 109 experience, which is a lift which goes up inside one of the chimneys of the power station itself. So hang around to the end and you'll see some pictures of the view there as well. Right, so as soon as we get inside the room, what we've got here is just got this big mirror on this wall here, and over on this side we've got the control here for the air conditioning, which in this room somebody had helpfully set at 16 degrees, so it was pretty cold when I come in here, but actually it's just warming up now pretty quickly. It was only 5 or 10 minutes ago. You've also got the options here for all of the lights in the room, so you can change them all directly from this panel here. The lights will go off, put the lights on. You've also got the options here for privacy or if you want the room cleaned as well. So as you move further into the room, past this big mirror that we've got here, we've got this set of doors here which you can interconnect into the room next door. So if you've got someone next door, you can have these doors opened. Over here we've got some interesting artwork as well on the wall. We have actually got the room next door as well, and that's got a different picture but a similarly interesting picture. You've also got reading lights here, you've got a radio as well that you can use. You've also got other options here, so the menu for in-room dining and other experiences as well. So as you go across here, you're on this cabinet here, which is quite an interesting cabinet the way it is, quite a good design, fits in well with the rest of the hotel. It's got an arts type of design to the hotel, quite a modern design. So it's got quite a big telly here, which also cycles through a different selection of artwork. So you've got another chair over here in this side, which is quite comfortable, even though it might not look it. So outside here you've got the view. So the view from this room, you can see up there to the actual Battersea Power Station. And on the top of that chimney is the Lift 101 or Lift 109, whatever it's called, that goes up and goes out the top of the chimney. It might be something that I think I'm going to be doing tomorrow, although I haven't booked it yet. And over this side, the view from this room, you can't quite see it, but oh, there you go, it's good timing. You've got the railway lines there, and also just over here is Battersea Dogs Home. So looking across to the bed here in the room, on the bedside cabinet, you've got a phone there which you can use to call down to reception and all that sort of stuff that I'm sure not many people actually do. You've got a similar control panel here as to what you've got by the front door. So this here lets you choose the air conditioning, whether you want it warm or cold, and put the lights on. There's a small light that can be in the bathroom, so if you just want to go in there during the night, just a small light rather than the full light. To the bed itself, above the bed you've got this mirror that looks like a pair of spectacles. This is a view from this side of the room as well, coming across there. There's another small chair there as well under if you want to use that as some sort of desk, you need to do a bit of work or something like that. Over this side you've got the wardrobe here, so we'll have a look in there in a minute. We've got another cabinet above there which you can use for storage. You've got the tea and coffee making facilities. There's a safe as well in the cupboard above, and below you've got the tea and coffee pods for the coffee machine. So coming around to this side of the bed, you've got a similar thing. You've got some tissues there as well on the same control panel. But you've only got the phone on the far side of the bed there, so you can only make a phone call if you're on that side. If you go into the wardrobe that we've got here, so you've got the provided dressing gowns here. You've got 2 of them, and slippers as well. Underneath there, you've got a steamer, which is a nice addition, but I don't know how much use that'll get. I certainly won't be using it. And you've got the dressing gown. No, you haven't got the dressing gown. There's the dressing gown. You've got the hairdryer that side as well. And a couple of other things there. You've got a sewing kit and a shoe shine kit as well. You've also got a menu there and a bag for dry cleaning, things like that. So not that I'll be using that either, but that option is available in this hotel. So looking here at the selection of the tea and coffee making facilities, you've got a coffee machine there as well. So we'll have a look at the pods that you get with that in a minute, in the cupboard underneath. You've got a kettle, a small kettle, a couple of cups there. You've got 2 complimentary cans of water, one sparkling and one is just still water. And that one has got some sort of strange opening mechanism on the top. Got a couple of glasses and corkscrew as well there. In the cupboard above, you've got plenty of room up the top there for storage if you want to put some stuff up there. You've also got a safe here which is free to use in the room, which is always nice if you've got any valuables, particularly if you're travelling, might be your passport or anything like that. In the cupboard below here, when we open this up again, plenty more storage. And then here we've got the tea and coffee things, got the sugar and milk. Unfortunately, there's no fresh milk, it's only UHT in these little cartons that are provided. You've got coffee there that you can just use with water, and you've got the pods there and instructions as well of how to use the coffee maker. Also in here, you've got a selection of tea bags as well there, as well as some biscuits there, which is also always a nice addition to have. So looking back at the room again from this perspective, if we come over here, we've got a couple of cupboards as well under here beneath the actual television. In that side you've just got again some more storage, this thing that can pull out as well if you want to store anything in there, and then when you leave the room forget it. And in here you've got the mini bar. So I'll presume the prices for this are in one of those booklets provided, but all of this is censored as well, so you wouldn't want to touch any of that unless you're actually going to have it. And in this side you've got a little another little compartment there that you can use for your own stuff if you want to put stuff in there that you've bought and provided yourself. Coming back round this way up towards the door when you come in, back towards the controls there, you've got the bathroom. Very nice modern design. You've got a mirror there that looks like somebody's head. You've got the usual stuff you'd expect there. You've got some flannels, you've got a bath cap there, hair net thing. You've got some soap and hand cream provided. You've got plenty of towels down there, floor mat as well. And then you've got the shower. Nice large rainfall shower. As well as a handheld shower, and you've got the controls there. Not used it yet, so I can't say how easy it is to operate or not, but I will come back and let you know once I've used it. You've also got a little shelf there if you've got your own stuff, shower stuff. So you've got same conditioner, shampoo there and body wash all provided. It's a nice bathroom, nice modern bathroom, nice size as well, a nice size shower. So you can see from me now standing inside the shower, it's actually quite a nice size shower. You can get a few people in here if you wanted to, but it is a quite nice size shower. You've got the main light above, which is on when you have the full lights on, but if you just have the night light on, then you just get that light over on the side there, which just gives a gentle light across the bathroom rather than the full light. You've got the controls here, temperature. You can choose here whether you want it coming out of the handheld one or the main full shower. Obviously, I'm not going to press it at the moment because I don't want to get all wet. Very good, very good. Oh, another thing you actually also get provided in the room is a couple of books. I mean, here very luckily they've provided me one of my favourite books, which I actually don't have at home, which is I never knew that about London. So very interesting read that if you're in the room. I did find though that the seat they provide is a little bit uncomfortable to sit on to read. I'm joking, of course, that's where you put your luggage. So that's just the initial look around the actual room. You've seen all around, you've seen in the bathroom, you've seen what's provided, what amenities are provided. So this hotel actually has a swimming pool as well, and that's up on the top floor. I've not been up there yet. Hopefully I'll go and have a look at that. It's dark outside now, so maybe in the morning before we leave here, I'll go up and have a look and show you around up there. The whole hotel itself is quite modern in its design as well. It's got some interesting artwork through the reception as soon as you come into the building. So I'll see if I can take a little clip of that as well on the way in, so you can see what that looks like. But for now, we're just about to head out now, go and have a look around Battersea, see what's here, and go and get something to eat as well. Around the restaurants, There's quite a lot of food outlets, I believe, around here. I've never actually been here before, so we're going to go and have a look, see what they've got, and I'll come back and give you some more information later on. Good morning and welcome to what is outside a very foggy morning here in London, which can't be unexpected really at the time of year we are in October. So overall, just give a rating after having the night in the room, having the shower. The bed was very comfortable, had a good night's sleep there, slept all the way through, no disturbances. The only one minor thing is right above where I was sleeping there is a smoke detector, and every few seconds there's a green light that flashes. When it is completely dark in the room, you can see that during the night, especially if you're lying on your back looking up towards it, but that was the only minor downside. Planes flying overhead into Heathrow, inbound into Heathrow, couldn't really hear any of those during the night, and also the trains which are just outside. Actually just seen a Pullman train stopped outside there. You can't really hear the trains either throughout the night. You can very slightly hear a rumble, but nothing that would disturb your sleep. The shower itself, so the showers, as I showed, has got two. It's got a handheld shower and a rainfall shower. You can have both on at the same time. Very easy to adjust, very easy to operate. No complications there. Good pressure, good shower, all shower gels and everything all included. So everything was good from that front. So for today, we're going to head out and we're going to go and have a look around. I'm going to go and have a look around now, see around the rest of the hotel. Going up on the roof, although we're not going to get much of a view because it's quite foggy out there, and also just have a look around, just see what the actual hotel on outside is like. So let's go. Shoes and coat. Much better. Let's go. I just got back to the room and I've just had a walk around the hotel, but unfortunately with the weather being the way it is, I went up to the rooftop pool, and at the moment the pool's actually being closed for some maintenance. You can't actually see around the pool area. I think it opens earlier on and later, but during the mid part of the day at the moment it is actually closed, and there's no view really from the top of the roof because of the misty, foggy conditions today, so there's nothing really to show there. I just had a little walk through the reception, which you'll see that, just to see what it's like, the artwork through there as well. And if I get any other clips, I'll add them in, but I don't know if there's really much else to see. There is a gym available as well, open 24 hours down in the lower ground, but I don't think I'll be venturing down there today. From this angle here, you can see the railway lines running behind us, and every so often the train keeps going past. It's quite a busy line there. So just in conclusion, this room, we paid £244 for this room, and that didn't include breakfast. Breakfast was available, but that was quite expensive. I think around £59 extra to have breakfast down in the restaurant as part of the hotel itself. So we haven't gone for that option this time. So £244 for the room. So inside the power station itself has been regenerated into a lot of shops and restaurants, cinemas, and it's an interesting mix of the new architecture from the regeneration and also from the old building, the Art Deco, a lot of that's also been kept. And a lot of the industrial areas and the bricks, you can see the original bricks, even though quite a lot of the bricks, there was a factor of 1.75 million bricks had to be remade to the same standard to look the same as the original bricks, to replace them where they were falling down when the building was derelict for quite a long time after it was decommissioned. On the floor, some interesting facts around the building. There's a few plaques around that tells you some interesting points about the actual shopping centre itself and the main building. Two of the original control rooms are still in place. One's now also being used as a bar, which is quite interesting. You can see some of the original dials and controls from the original power station days. On the floor, they've also kept they've bricked out some areas in the floor, both sides in both of the turbine halls, and that's where the original turbines were positioned. So it's interesting to be able to see that in the building, where the actual size and positioning of the original turbines that were used to generate the power. As I mentioned at the beginning, the Lift 109 experience is a lift which goes up inside the fourth chimney of the original power station building itself. It costs around £23 for an adult and lasts about 40 minutes. The experience itself, you go through a small interactive area first for around 10 minutes. There's then an opportunity to have your picture taken, which they then sell you that as a souvenir towards the end. You then go into an interactive room where there's some projections that give you some brief history of the building, of the power station, of how it used to be. You then go up in one lift to another one level up before you go into the main observing lift, which takes you up to the top level and out the top of the chimney, where you get some good 360-degree views across London. The lift itself is at the top for you to be able to take the views of London in for around 7 minutes, I believe, before it then descends back down and you do the return journey. It's quite interesting, it's quite good views, but you do want to do it on a clear day, or it'd be interesting to do it at night as well, but you definitely want a clear day so you can get the most out of the experience.